Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. It's Frugalistablog here, and I'm here with my February favorites. It's March, yay! I guess, right? I feel like March is kind of one of those random winter months that I just kind of go through. February was a huge drag. February was terrible. I was sick. Emma was not well and in pain from endometriosis, and I talked about that. I've been talking about that for a while now. But anyway, you guys, I only had 5 videos for the month of February. 5. I think that's the least number of videos in a month I've made in the history of my channel. But onward, you know, if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Please hit that subscribe button, support me, and yeah, support me. I need it. Let's get into my favorites. And I wanted to give a special mention. I was actually going to talk about this before February because I was thinking about it for Valentine's Day, and then I completely forgot. And that is my Teddy Blake bag that they sent me. They sent me this actually before Christmas. Look how cute this is. This is the 9-inch Ava, and I am just in love with this bag. Clearly it's in the shade red, and it's just, what I love about Teddy Blake. You guys know that I get, this is my 3rd bag I've been gifted by them. I have a discount code. You can check it out. They're quite pricey, but they're very high quality. They last forever. They really, really do. They just, yeah, their bags are made so well, and they have such great details. They're the aesthetic I like, where it's kind of structured and, you know, a little bit old-fashioned, kind of that pocketbook kind of, you know what I mean? Yeah. So this one, it's pretty, if you like a small bag, this is, you know, it's small. It has a little outside pocket, has the little lock detail, which I'm not locking the bag. This comes off. You can take off the strap. I wear this like a crossbody, but you can take it off and then you just carry it like a handle bag. And then inside there is one interior zipper pocket, and this is it. So if this is like too small for you, I think they have a 10 or 12, like they have a couple sizes. This is the wallet. This is a different shade of red for this wallet, and it's great. It keeps all my gift cards and other credit cards and, you know, customer kind of club cards, those kinds of things. So I really like my Ava, my little bag. It was great around Christmas, and then it was so cute around Valentine's Day, and it's just gonna be continuing to be cute. I could have one in every color, one in every size. So thank you, Teddy Blake, for sending me that, and I just wanted to give him a shout out. Let's talk about the Scott Barnes palette. You guys, I did a video on this, and not a lot of you saw it. I don't know why. Maybe folks are just kind of like not all about the contouring thing. Maybe that kind of put some people off, or maybe it just kind of hit YouTube in a time and no one saw it. That happens too. But I went ahead and I bought the Scott Barnes contour palette. This can also be like a bronzer palette, you know, it's anything really, because people were like, I'm confused, is it bronzer, is it contour? Yeah, bronzer or contour, and I'm like, it's both. So these shades are very pigmented. They have a red and sort of the undertone, the color underneath them is an orangey or ashy. It's kind of got a really good balance so that it gets, it works for so many different skin tones and pigmentations, you know, so like darker skins, as well as just creating that dark and light, that shadow that you want to just kind of carve out the areas of your face and look like J-Lo. Or just look like your own amazing self, right? We don't aspire to be other people, we aspire to be our best selves. And then moving on, I got a lot of, I don't actually have any skincare. And that's just because I did a good skincare video, kind of like favorites. So I can link that and you guys can see what my current skincare is. But other than that, I've just been like beauty products. What's funny is I'm surprised how much makeup I've worn this month, considering how sick I've been, and I haven't really left my house. But also in the brush, well, not also, but anyway, so in the affordable brush category, Sonia Kashuk has a new line of brushes at Target. I noticed they all have pink handles, kind of a rose gold, and they're very affordable, $5. So this is the highlight. It's just like this like mini highlight brush, which I think is perfect for that kind of spot work I was talking about, where I like to use smaller brushes for detail work, whether it's, you know, just dusting under my eyes to set concealer, and also fan brushes for just lightly applying contour and bronzer and things like that without a heavy hand, because I think the fan brushes are great for highlighter, but fan brushes for me just really give that gentle, sparse bit of, you know, I almost said fur, brush hair. The application, it's not as dense, and I like that. So those are my faves. Yeah, and also just like a great find. The Milani shadows that are these called Most Wanted? Yeah, they're called Most Wanted. These Milani shadows are excellent. They are in little groups of 6, and I picked up the Partner in Crime, which is all matte, and they're kind of a neutral taupe collection. And then I've got this one, which is the Burning Desire, and I like it because it's got kind of, you know, those rusts and golds, and they are really pretty. So they work good for me. I like to work them together. But the Milani shadows are very nice, and they're very affordable, and they've got, you know, a variety of color schemes. So that way you're not kind of committed to just one big palette of colors that you might not use. And Milani is killing it in my book. Oh, something that's new to me that I did in a video, and you guys commented on, you were like, wow, watching you put that on really just blurred your skin. And then I'm like, I agree. This has been good stuff. It's the Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector. It just comes in one shade, and it looks okay. So for me, you're like, wait, that's too dark. And then for other people, like, wait, what? One shade? That's gonna be too light. And honestly, it's just kind of one of those shades that morphs and it just kind of blends, and it doesn't really matter. Like for me, even though that looks darker than what I am, it wears so nicely under foundation. It makes just a soft, you know, priming surface. Something I found at Marshall's, and you guys, I get so excited when I find stuff at Marshall's that, you know, because there's always like the Too Faced, and there's the Anastasia, and there's stuff at Marshall's that's kind of like always at Marshall's when it comes to the high-end makeup. And then every now and then you find something and you're like, wait, what? And there's like a smattering of a few products, and they're all like $5.99, and you're like, ah, it's so exciting. Anyway, that was the case for me with this CoverFX. I love the Dewy setting spray, and of course I can just take one of my empty e.l.f. bottles or something else that's small that, you know, can make a travel spray from the big CoverFX Dewy setting spray I have. But I found this, and it was cheap, and I was just so excited. So now I have my own little mini bottle, and they're selling these on Sephora. And I know that they're $10 or more than $10, and so I was just tickled to find it as cheap as it was. And it's got the bead and everything. It's the same formula. I do love this CoverFX Dewy setting spray. It's my favorite of those setting sprays. It's kind of my favorite high-end setting spray because it's alcohol-free, it's fragrance-free, it doesn't upset my skin, and it makes my skin just glow. And speaking of glow, these just came out this month, and I was so honored to get PR from them. They're Wonder Beauty's On The Go Illuminating Stick, and they're a dual blush and illuminator. And I actually have the Physicians Formula multi-stick. So multi-sticks, you guys, I never liked them at first. You know, I went through years of just really not liking cream products, definitely not liking multi-sticks, because I'm just like, I don't know. I just, you know, I don't know if they're for me, and I'm not really good about my fingers, and now I love them. And I think I've understood the value of just good cream products on older skin. You get 2 products in one, which is Wonder Beauty's claim to fame. So this one I picked, Coral Rose is the shade. So this has like a yellow, that's the blush. And then this is the highlighter. And it's the same highlighter, I believe, on each one. And it's called Nude Glow. And it is so nice. So that's what I'm wearing right here. And I've been putting the highlighter kind of on the apples of my cheeks to give my face that dimension, you know. And then here is the little, and you can use this on your lips, you can use this anywhere on your face, and it is just a really pretty cream blush. And this is probably a little more sheer, yeah, and just kind of dewy, and I really like it. So there's that. And then, like I mentioned, the Physicians Formula multi-stick. So this can be for anywhere on the face, lips, cheeks, and it has SPF. So the difference from this one to the Wonder Beauty one is that SPF, and it's more matte. So it has a little more, just a different kind of color pigmentation to it. But this is the shade I got is Natural Rose, and I'll show you it kind of how it compares to the Coral one. So you can see the difference. Like this one kind of applies almost like lipstick compared to the Wonder Beauty one, which is very sheer. But the cool thing is they both, what I like about them is that they set. So they don't disturb your makeup. So I've used both with powder foundation and regular foundation, and they don't upset putting over either powdered products or other cream products. So that's because that, I swear you guys, so many times a cream product over anything else will move, and these don't. And so that's what I love about them. Also this little, I'm wearing gloss right now, so I don't know if I can really share with you the benefit, but yeah, see what I mean? Like this side is just a smidge more. Now I'm Rosie, remember? Caillou, Rosé. So this one is a little more intense. So there is the difference for you. And I think what I'm gonna do, how am I gonna do this? Let me just blend a little. Hang on. I just like to put the nude glow on top, and then it kind of blends. I like to put the blush on, and you can put your highlighter here too. I just like my cheeks, you know, as I get older and as aging and sagging happens, we need to kind of just make a little bit of a optical illusion that our face is full and youthful. So kind of both of these, they're so similar. And I thought, well, I'll share them both. I've been wearing both all month. And it just depends on kind of like, you know, what if you can find one but not the other sort of thing. So JCat Beauty Liptonix. I love this stuff. This shade is, and I've talked to you guys, this is the Extreme Shimmer Lip Topper, and why do I not know the actual color? I don't know if it came off. It just has a nice shimmer to it. And you know, it goes over, it's supposed to be a lip topper. I find it to be more just a lip gloss because it's just a nice shimmer. And then the e.l.f. Plumping Lip Gloss is this Champagne Glam. Yeah, I think I've talked about this one before. Champagne Glam is just, these e.l.f. glosses are so good. There's a little plumping action, not much, but like I want to say after about 5 minutes, I start to feel kind of the mintiness of it, but it doesn't bother my lips. It's very mild. Yeah, but the e.l.f. glosses are so good. So let's talk about, I never reviewed this, which is so weird for me. The Jouer New Concealer. So this is the concealer that is like, it's a pen, right? So it is, they call it the Essential High Coverage Concealer Pen. And let me show you what shade I have. This one is Creme Cafe. And it is such a darker, not darker, but the formula is not like the other formula that's super creamy liquid in the doe foot. This one is more like, so when Christina Zilber demonstrates this, she really uses her fingers. And I've noticed that for me, it's a good touch-up product. So yes, it works really well as just a concealer, you know, like here we go, we're gonna conceal. And I also love the narrow tip so that I can really get in here. And the way it's creamy, it doesn't, and because it's not like wet creamy, it's, I'm so sorry, you guys. If you have problems with words, I'm not making friends here anyway. But yeah, so what I like about it is that it's creamy, but it doesn't like, it's not super like, oh my gosh, it's like you're putting foundation on. It's cream. And I'm gonna just, so you can put it in areas to just like spot touch up, and you don't have to powder, you know, you don't have to worry about like setting it so much. And it's nice. It works really well with your fingers, and yeah. So I like it because, you know, I have dry skin. And I think though the formula, because it's sort of more solid, it doesn't, I think if you even had oily skin, you would like it. So it's nice, and it's only $22. So it reminds me of kind of the Hourglass and some of the other high-end products similar to this, but it's $22 and it has some really good ingredients in it. So I like it and it's nice. My Dollface Beauty, this eyebrow pencil in taupe is so good. It is at Rite Aid and it's $10 maybe. It's so waxy. I love how waxy it is, and I love how it's like a darker taupe. And yeah, it's really good. And then last but not least are two mascaras, and I thought I would share two. So I have a high-end and a drugstore. And the City Beauty I was sent. This is their new launch this month. It's their Beyond Mascara. So if you want treatment mascara that is lengthening and gives conditioning, I should say it's more like conditioning. Yes, I think it has lengthening claims and things like that, but I love it that it's like a healthy mascara. It is a thick formula, so like it really coats my lashes and it gives a dramatic look, which I love. You guys know I'm just like all about the, like, give me super clumpy mascaras. Now this one though from Joah Beauty, and I think it's new, it's called Lash Uprising. Oh my gosh, you guys, it really is like a lifting mascara. And it has a really good brush. I think it's bristly, you know, but not, It's not too thick, it's not too gloppy. And I feel like what I do is when I put it on and I like really work it at the base of the lashes, and I kind of do a sort of a primer coat of it. Like I just kind of brush it on and try to get it up there and then kind of let it do its thing. And I feel like it does this kind of raise of the lashes. Not really a curl, but just kind of my lashes look a little more open. I like it. I really like it. And it's affordable. It's at CVS. So yeah. So there you go. Thank you so much. Thanks guys for all your well wishes for me this month as I've been pathetic, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, so I hope March is a ton of fun. Oh, like we have the luck of the Irish, you know? Irish Spring, Lucky Charms. Let's see what else. Oh, comment below if you like a McDonald's Shamrock Shake. Tell me if you like it or if you don't like it and what flavor you think it is. Because I think it's like mint lime and it is weird, and my son loves them, and I don't eat dairy. Although he says there's no dairy. He's like, Mom, my stomach upsets from dairy too, but he can eat McDonald's shakes and not get a stomach ache. So what does that say? Somebody told me there's Bisquick in them, which I thought was interesting. I think people gross out the idea of eating raw Bisquick, or, you know, Bisquick not kind of cooked in pancakes, but it kind of makes sense. If you're going to thicken something, Bisquick will do it. So anyway, I don't know if that's still the case. That was definitely like an 80s or 90s urban legend working around the joint. So alrighty guys, well thank you so much. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know. I will list everything below, links, discount codes if there are any. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.